I'm Amy Sandlin, Tax Quality Control Team Leader at Blue & Company. As always, we at Blue keep you up to date on regulatory reporting changes that will impact you. As part of the National Defense Act of 2021, the Corporate Transparency Act now requires companies to file a beneficial ownership information report to disclose ownership information with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. Tens of millions of businesses are expected to file this new report during 2024. To keep things simple, we will refer to beneficial ownership information reports as BOI reports. We will also refer to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network as FinCEN. Companies in the U.S. must comply with this new reporting requirement. Unless your company meets one of the reporting exemptions, you are responsible for filing the new BOI report. Rest assured, the online filing system, type of information reported, and guidance from FinCEN means most companies will easily file the report on their own in no time. However, we know FinCEN's comprehensive guidance may be overwhelming for many small businesses. So we created a self-filing user guide with the key compliance information you will need to file this report for your company. This guide includes step-by-step filing instructions, the 23 exemptions from filing, best practices, and information on the additional resources available if you need help with this new reporting requirement. Now you may be wondering, when do I have to file and how do I know if I must file? Companies that existed before January 1, 2024 generally will have until January 1, 2025 to file their initial report. Companies formed or registered on or after January 1, 2024 will have 90 days to file. If you form a company on or after January 1, 2025, this deadline will be reduced to 30 days. If your company filed formation or registration documents with the Secretary of State's office, you must comply with the new reporting requirements and you may need to file a BOI report. So, your first step should be determining whether your company must file the report. Fortunately, there are general rules of thumb for who must file. If your company is a small corporation or an LLC, such as a single-member LLC, you are likely required to file. Large businesses and heavily regulated businesses generally are not required to file. Inactive companies and certain tax-exempt organizations are also exempt from filing. Once you determine your company must file, the next step is gathering the information you must report. Now, the main point of the Beneficial Ownership Information Report is transparency about who owns and controls companies. So most of the reporting is personal information about individuals who have a substantial stake in the company. Generally, anyone with at least 25% ownership or control of the company must be included in the company's BOI report. These individuals are referred to as beneficial owners. You will need specific personal identifying information for each individual reported. Their full legal name, birthday, current home address, identification number, such as a driver's license or passport, and an image of that document with the identification number. You also need to report information about your company: its legal name, any doing business as names, current address, the jurisdiction in which the company was created, and the company's tax ID. This will be the employee identification number for most businesses. Once you gather all this information, you are ready to file your company's BOI report. The report is filed through FinCEN's website at fincen.gov/BOI. Here's something you should note. This report is not an annual filing like a tax return. Once you file the initial report, you will only file again to correct or update information about your company, such as significant changes in company ownership. Whether updating or correcting information, you have 30 days to submit the BOI report to FinCEN. For a deeper analysis of the new Beneficial Ownership Information Report, go to blueandco.com to read our article and download our BOI report self-filing user guide that breaks down all the reporting requirements.